Welcome back to the Sophia D Radio Show. We are almost at the end of, well, we are at the end of 2021, but we got a couple more weeks. Hey, don't forget your Sophia D Radio shirts for 20 bucks. We would love for you to support and advertise the show. And when you're going home for Thanksgiving or back to your home with your family for Thanksgiving and Christmas, take those shirts with you and advertise that. We would love it. Now, for a very special guest, like this is a sweet treat on the show. I love this girl, but sometimes I don't like her. Because of what vibe we got going on. I met her, heard of her before, didn't really know too much about her. Met her in a project that we did together and just really loved her vibe, just really flow together. That is the one and only, well, hold on. She's an author, publishes whatever, produces whatever, a creative director to whatever. She's a sleep apparel designer now. I don't know what else she does, but it is only the baddest chick. And if I could have like a fraction of her waist, it's the one and only Ken Marrow. Hey, boo.
Hey, love. I love you to pieces, I swear.
So petty.
Stupid. I love you.
Petty added the fighters. I
So
love
much.
you. A fraction of that waist.
A
She eats so good. And she's so beautiful and glowing.
You. How are you? You look amazing.
Like I'm rested. My mind's good.
You look great.
I feel good. Thank you, babe. Now I'm trying to get like you. You got your born in the night. I need an 80s though.
Oh, yeah, born in the 90s. I'm a 90s baby. Right there, 1990s.
Oh yeah. So you just okay. I need an 8. I'm right in the middle. 85, girl.
Oh yeah, you smack dab in the middle.
Yes, right in the middle, girl. That's I swear that's the best years. But we count early 90s with us 80s because
Yeah, that's when the music and everything was good. Real good. Yeah.
real good. Music was good.
Yeah.
People was vibing.
Yeah. The fish fries was popping.
Oh,
yeah.
Some white bread and mustard. Oh, Jesus.
The baked beans, they put the baked beans in the.
It's some okra with some hot sauce.
Stop listening.
Can I get a fish fry on this Saturday?
It was good time. It was good time. Good time.
And I want a sweet tea. Like, I don't want it extra sweet because my body don't really do too good with sweet tea. I need a little sweet tea on the side. Lemon. I want some lemon for my sandwich too. Just a little extra.
That's it. That's right there.
Ken Marrow. I feel like you're about to write a book about this. Ken Marrow, the author, and all the other things that she loves to do. Where did Ken Marrow come from and her love to write?
So let me go into my love of writing. I love words. I've always loved words because I've always been a fan of the quote, you can say anything that you want to say. It's the how you choose to say it.
Okay, bro.
And so in the how, I like took that to the extreme. And I'm like, because something it's different how you say it, your tone, but it's also your word choice as well. Because sometimes we can say the wrong words.
Ooh,
so yeah, I have a love of words and like really wanting to understand their meaning and putting them together. And then I like to tell stories because I would just every time I read books, it's like a movie in my head. And I love Barnes & Noble. It's one of my favorite places on this planet. Just drop me off and leave me. Okay, I'll be fine. Leave me. There's coffee in there and there's books. I'm cool. Leave me.
Yeah.
So with all of that, I wanted to start to tell these stories that I would just sit and I would just get all these ideas running through my head. And I'm just like, okay, I want to get these down. I want to get this out, but I don't necessarily want it to be under me, my name. Just because of some of the things that I want to write about, the things that I want to say, and that I wanted to give that part of me its own persona so that I can put Whitney on the shelf.
Yeah.
And then I can allow Penn to say everything that really does need to be said.
Yeah.
So it came about that way. And I was just like, writers use pens.
Yeah.
Nobody's using that. So why
Yeah.
not? Pen.
I think Pen Marrow is very suiting for you because you're always writing something.
Mhm.
And please take the time to read Pen Marrow stuff because it's not short. It's in depth. I'm like, dang, Whitney.
Yeah.
Because it when you were writing all of your stuff on Facebook, I
Yeah.
think I was at work. Lord, I wasn't supposed to be doing that. I was at work. My bad. And I was like, I think I was midway through one of them. I can't remember. And I was just like, okay, let me just put my phone up because one of these students gonna bust in here, Miss Georgia. And I don't even think I finished reading it just because I was so distracted. Like I don't want to be distracted when I'm reading, so that was my
Yeah.
fault. I didn't plan that out good at all. When I'm in a good read, like I want to stay in that moment and understand
Mhm.
what the
Mhm.
author is trying to say here. But um yeah, Whitney or Penmaro, Whitney's on the shelf, sorry. Penmaro, you are just a phenomenal writer. So I'm
Yeah.
you keep publishing your books so I can be your book promoter, one for 20, two for 40. Make sure you have your cash ready.
See,
We take Cash App
we do.
and hold up on the checks because they may bounce.
We don't do checks, but we have a card reader with the chip. We take.
Square App.
Yes, we
Thank
do.
you. It works just the same.
Yes, it does.
Do you feel a sense of freedom when you're in your creative mindset?
Yes. Oh my God, yes. It's like I'm in it living through all of it. That's why I like to be as detailed as possible because I'm like, oh my God, y'all gotta see, you gotta see the details on this wall. You gotta smell the scents in this room. You gotta see what this person is wearing and why they're so wearing and why they make this person feel this way. Like I really want you in it so that you are the character.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's important to me. I think that that's important as a reader because I try to produce what I would want to
Hmm.
read or what I would want to sit and consume. So
And speaking of, character and living in this space, how did you get into acting? Because you're really, really good. Like, I mean,
oh
you
my
are
God,
right.
thank you.
Like I'm good, but you real good.
You
You're
not listen. I learned. I was on set learning. Okay, I was watching and learning because when you pulled out like the emotional scenes, I was just like, oh my God, like
good. Girl.
let me sit and let me. What she do now? Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay.
Really good, good. It's
Okay.
so believable. Like I know this is not Whitney.
Mm-hmm.
This is Pin Morrow that I know,
Mm-hmm.
but you are your character.
Yeah, I try to be. Because at that moment, I'm as a creative, I also want to give whoever dreamed this up everything that they want. They obviously saw something in me that resembled close enough to get to this character. Now it's my job to bring the rest of it in. So I'm not Whitney when I'm on set. I was, Grace for Tools, and I was Devin Monroe for Complicated. Like that's who I was for that day. I had a it's funny because I didn't want to be one of those actors to where I had to consume it all day, every day, to where it affected my outside life, like the method acting. And there's nothing wrong with method acting. I just did not want, I know for me and my mental health, I can't. I have to, when I leave set and I'm in my car, that is my time to decompress. I am
Girl.
done. I turn the music on, I blast it, I do whatever I need to do. But when I pull up at my house with
Yeah.
my family, it's Whitney. I have to, it was very important to me. I told myself if I was going to go into that, learn to separate the two and everything that I do. Business is here, family is here.
Yes.
Got to.
When you're in movies or series, because we're going to talk about Complicated, the series, in just a minute,
Mhm.
um, do you consider when you're playing these roles like this is your full-time job in that moment?
Yes, absolutely. There is nothing else. There is nobody else. all of my friends and family understand I'm on set unless somebody's dead, dying, or on fire.
Yes.
In either of those situations, I can't help you because I'm not there. But unless you're dead, dying, or on fire, like this is where I am. And I'm so grateful because they understand that and I'm not bothered. So I am able to be in that space and I treat it as if it is my full-time profession because ultimately that is what I want. So I have to say as I am, do as I am, walk in what I want.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
How exciting is it to be a part of Complicated the series? Shout out to Johnny Styles.
Oh my God. And Carrie, oh my
The
God.
teasers are just like a huge
Listen,
teaser to the series.
Georgia.
And
That
I'm like, who in the world is glamming this chick? Like all of your pictures, I'm like, holy moly.
oh my gosh. They have such an amazing team. Like, I'm so grateful for that opportunity. He called me on a whim. He was like, hey, I want you to just read for this part. Just read for it, just try it. And then we'll go from there. I was like, okay. And I'm thinking it's just me and him on the Zoom call, right? Like this, just me and him. And I was just gonna read for, him and Carrot. No, it was me, him, Carrot, and everybody else that they had already cast.
Yes, I love it.
And I was like, okay. And they're like, first of all, phenomenal actors. Every last one of them.
But hold on, Pip.
No.
I want to make this clear, but this is right here in Greenville.
This is right here in Greenville. No.
So this is right here in Greenville, and we're doing it this big.
Yes. Oh my God. And it was just like the whole production of it. The team, the glam squad. Shout out to Beauty by Jewel and
Okay.
Delinda was on hair. So I was Slade. She had my wigs.
Yes.
Slayed, honey. Slayed.
I mean, you look like a black Barbie, like just I was like, man, I don't know who did this, but good God.
Yeah, she did. And then Lisa, Styles by Lisa was on the wardrobe. Like it was such a magical experience. And I was so excited for y'all to see it. Because when I tell you the writing in it, the twists, the turns, I'm excited. And we haven't even seen any of it. So as y'all are seeing these promotional photos, we're seeing them with y'all. So like it's exciting because I'm like, oh my God, there's me. I remember taking that. That's us. I remember that. Yeah, it's very exciting. October 2021 is coming.
Yeah.
Well, October 2021 is when it came out.
Okay. So what are you learning about yourself in Complicated the series?
Oh, God, I am really, truly what I did learn about myself during the first season. Was that on a personal note, that hey, you got this. You're pretty good, like this, because that is something that I that's a personal like little thing for me, because I think we all get intimidated when we go in spaces and we start the comparison game.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
you know what I'm saying? And that was just, I'm just like, oh my God. And then I got to go be in a scene with these people. Oh, what if it's me? What if it's me? What if I'm the weakest? Like I had all of that. But what I learned about myself was to really trust myself and just really be in the moment in anything that I do. And that's something that I took from filming Complicated, even as an actress and even in my personal life. It's just to sit in that moment, be in that moment, feel the feels that moment is giving you. Yeah. Sit in it. It's okay. Like feel it. Even if it's uncomfortable, even if you don't know how to like quite dissect it, you still sit in it, because you're not going to know how to dissect it if you don't sit in it long enough. Sit in it long enough and the words will come. You'll figure out how you're going to navigate through it. But I learned that.
You are preaching. So what genre of films do you like to perform in?
I want to do them all. I would love to be in a scary movie. Oh my God, I want to do one so bad, which I am gonna do one, but I think I'm gonna write my own and just do it that way, because I don't want, here's the thing. We have movies for people of color that are technically the horror genre. Like Jordan Peele did a beautiful job at doing that. But I want it to be not centered around some kind of political thing, or something that shows white people, this is what it is to be Black. Like, I'm done with that. I feel like if we as people of color, there are a lot of educational tools out there. If they want to go out there and do it, that is their responsibility to do it. But in the entertainment industry, I think we as people of color deserve just movies.
Yeah.
Just living life, because we regular ass people out here. There's nothing.
Yeah.
But I want to do it all.
What's the quote by Toni Morrison? If there's a book you want to read and it's not there, then you need to write your own book.
Mm-hmm.
Just write it.
Mm-hmm.
Just write it. Because here's the thing, I love Hallmark. I want to write my own Black Hallmark movies.
Yeah, you should.
Like, I'm not trying to be funny. Their movies are great, but we're always featured.
Yeah, and not starring. As if we don't have love lives and husbands that want to kill us too. Like, we don't have that. Like,
so I'm just like, that kind of hit home. And I just read that quote like earlier this week.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, Toni Morrison, that is on point. Like,
yes, it is.
If it's not there, you write it.
Exactly.
You read it.
Yes.
And that sums up what she just said, because we can do it. We just got to do it.
Yeah. We're doing it. We're doing it.
Yeah, and we are doing it.
We are
right here in the
here right now. Yes, we are. Yes.
So how important is it? Because me knowing you, I think writing is just your number one gifting.
Yeah.
So how important is it for women, and particularly women of color, to pick that pen up and write, even in the darkest moments that they feel like there is no hope? Why is it important to still write?
Oh gosh. It's important to still write because it's still your emotions. Sometimes we can't, like I said earlier, communication is something that we aren't taught. And you're taught verbal communication, but even in verbal communication, it can get a little sloppy because they just teach you how to say the words and put them together, but not what they mean in detail and how they hurt and how they affect people. So to me, it's important, even if it's just journaling, because I found out that I love writing because I would start journaling. It would just be journal. Like, I would just write down what I was feeling that day, and it helps. It's a release. So I think women of color, if you going through, I don't care what it is, you can have the best day ever, but as human beings, those moments don't sit at the forefront of our minds here.
Yes.
So it's important for Black women in particular, because we are seen society-wise as, less desired, less, but we carry so much weight on us with this world. Like, I feel like Black women have been saving this world since we've been on in it. So so I think it's important for women of color to definitely write your story. Like, tell your story, write it down, write down everything that you're feeling, whether it's good or bad or whatever. Write yourself through it, because you can.
Yeah.
You'll get through it. It's important.
Yeah, and that is so true. Pen, what actor or actress, that is about to be real good, would you like to be in a film with?
Just one?
I'll let you do one man, one woman.
Oh my God. Oh. Before the late great Cicely Tyson passed on, that was oh my God. I wanted to be in a film with that woman and just sit in her presence.
Yes.
But Viola is and forever.
Oh yeah, my husband just told me he had a crush on Viola.
She is that woman. She's
a bad woman. She
is. And she's so talented and so diverse. I feel like she can play anything. And I believe her, because that's important in acting, is to make people believe that you are who you are in these roles. I believe her every time. I would love to do a film with her. Love. And I think I would absolutely love to also do a film with, for a long time, it used to be I wanted to do a film with Denzel. I just wanted to just be, just again, these are people who I don't care if I'm girl A over there. I just want to be like, just to sit and absorb, I just want to sit and learn. So that those are two great legendary people who I feel like they're people of color. They've built so much to show that you as a person of color can get to this status, because honestly in Hollywood, I don't know anybody who can outact either of those people.
No.
But like, they're legends in their own right. And Will Smith too. Would love to do a film with Will Smith because I think he is excellent in everything that he does. I just think he's a great actor. But those two would probably be my top picks, because
I don't know if you can top that though, Whitney. I think this, or Penn, sorry. I don't think you can top that. That's good.
Yeah, because I like Jessica Lange too. Jessica Lange is amazing.
Oh, I forgot about Jessica.
She's amazing. I love her too. Love Jessica Lange too. It's hard. I mean, they're good. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody asked me that a while back ago, and I was just like, "Ooh, that's the wrong question to ask."
And it's a lot. It's a lot of them. I can go on and on, because I would love to do a film with Jamie Foxx. I think he's brilliant. I think Kerry Washington is brilliant.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I like Megan Good.
Love Megan Good.
You like Idris Elba.
Oh, yes.
I would even like to do a movie with Snoop Dogg.
Would love that. Love that.
I would really love that. I would just like to sit in the room and just not say nothing. Like, I would just like to hear the wisdom that he's gonna spit in the room.
Because he's so wise. And I think people tie him to other stuff that's like fun and lit. But he really is really smart man. And I'm like, who do you know was on like Death Row Records way back when? and he's got Martha Stewart. That's his best friend right now. And I'm like, y'all,
who would have put them two together?
Nobody. And it's hilarious to watch them together, because you can tell as much as he's learning from her, she's also learning from him. And I love that combination. But yes, yeah, Snoop is awesome.
Tell people how they can follow your writing, your website, social media, because I need people to get plugged into this cutie pie.
You can follow me on Instagram at I am Penna. Facebook is Penn Marrow. And my website is www.penmarrow.com. I post my blogs there. I have anything else that I'm doing there, services, if you would like for me to creative direct something, because I do that as well. And I direct. I just got finished directing a visual for an artist as well. That's dropping soon, so I'm really excited.
Do I know who this artist is?
You do. You know who this artist is. But
is it my heart? I'm not gonna say nothing. Is it my heart?
But it's coming out, and I'm really, really excited about it.
Me.
Because it's going. It's just getting better, and I love to watch the progression. So all of that stuff is on penmarrow.com. I creative direct, I write. So I would love to connect.
Okay, we'll be right back with Penn Marrow. You don't want to miss this next episode, y'all. It's about to be super. Okay, we'll be right back. Love you, Penn.
Yeah, speak life. Look, alone in my zone as I watch my soul grow. Running out of words, but the speed won't more. A block in my mind got me swerving on the road. Not sure what direction my life's supposed to go. It seems I get lost every time I dip a goal. On my mind tip, got me reaching up for growth. Artificial weight trying to keep me on the ground, but I took a red pill, now it's time to make a sound. Vibrations through my trachea, trying to get through there. But all these false frequencies seem to be confusing you. They so gone, and I'm so on. They put spice through my tires and I still roll on. Now I'm kicking up sparks to lighten up your life, but you biting on my hand, stepping backs with a knife. I'm a miracle child. When I sleep, I have visions. I tried to shut them out, but you won't listen. Slip into the trap. I see you slipping. Screw right and left, blind to north-south decisions. You really keep your mind closed, open up your eye, and when you finally do, you'll realize they lie. But most of y'all cipher, y'all wanna be sleep. I'm the one. You can call me Neo Unique. I'm Jeff Bridges, jumping off the grid and trying. And when it's all over, you'll realize I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm going gone. I'm going gone. I'm going gone. I'm going to the moon. I'm going gone. I'm going gone. I'm going gone. I'm going to the moon. Gotta get away from the matrix, no blue pill. I'm stuck in Wonderland and they after me still. I keep pushing away with my power and will. I'm learning new things cause it's power and skill. I believe my destiny is had the masses feel. So you know why I'm coming with the mass appeal. I'm not Nas, but I got bars. My skin complexion screaming hood niggas. That's good propaganda so he gets no charge. Look out, my oppressor, yeah, he's still at large. They found them overseas by my old out march. He owing me a lot, but saying no, not much. Come sit next to me, you can buy your lunch. I'ma poison all your kids, gentrify your fronts, destroying your community in a matter of months. Mockingbird implants inserted through your TV screen, telling you free, but we all know the scheme. Marking out all the exes, they gonna kill the dream. Marking out all the exes, they trying to kill the dream. They took out all the exes and killed all the dreams. I'm gone. I'm going.